Hey, remote day bunnies. We are never doing another snow dance again. Yikes. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, you can have two choices here. Your first choice is you can go under weeks 4, 5, all remote day assignments, pull up remote day 5 early civilization communities, and answer the questions all by yourself. Okay? Your second option is to follow this video as I read it aloud to you, and you can take the test as I go along, just like I was in class. And that's it for today. I hope you guys stay warm. If you, in fact, are going to watch this video, I recommend pulling up Canvas on your iPad, this right here. And if you have your cell phone, pulling up this video, it'll be under Amanda Secrease. I've just pulled up my ELA video. I'm getting ready to put in, it'll be Social Studies Remote Day 5. Pull it up on your phone and watch it, and then take it on your iPad. That's what I recommend. Okay, remember, this part of the video is completely up to you. You can read it on your own, or you can hang with me. So, of course, I'm going to go under, let's see, Social Studies. All your remote assignments are labeled here. Where we are in day 5. I've not put my video up yet because I'm about to make the video itself. Click on Remote Day 5. Preview, please. Okay, let's talk about early civilization communities. Okay. Question number 1. When villages prospered, they were able to support more people. Their populations grew. People's skills became more specialized. As agriculture techniques improved, farmers sometimes produced surpluses, more than what they needed to survive. For example, farmers might grow more grain than their families or village could use. The extra was an economic surplus. Surpluses in early farming villages were not limited to food. Surpluses also included materials for making cloth and other products. Sheep raisers, for example, may have been surplus wool. Surpluses of food and other materials in good season helped villagers survive bad seasons. So yes, that's a very boring paragraph, I get it, but the key being surplus is what helps kick off this whole civilization thing. What happened when villages prospered? A, people stopped farming altogether. Don't you pick that one. Okay, anyway. B, populations grew and skills became more specialized. Or C, villages returned to hunting and gathering. Okay, pick your answer there. Don't pick no answer provided. That's not a trick. I don't know why that's there. A, B, or C. Don't pick A, people. Come on now. Now, I'm not going to reread this to you. Let's move on here. Okay, number 2, exact same paragraph that I just read, 2 paragraphs. This time, though, it's asking, how did surpluses help early farming villages? Remember, more than what they need? A, they made trade impossible. B, they forced people to move to new land. Or C, they allowed villages to survive during bad seasons. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to pick here, but don't pick A. Okay, folks? Don't pick A. Okay. Number 3. Remember, you can always pause or rewind me. Let me read this next tantalizing question. As farmers began producing surpluses, not everyone had to raise food. People began to specialize in other kinds of work. A specialization is a skill in one kind of work. Potters and weavers probably were among the first to specialize. They made products that everyone could use. Potters made vessels for carrying and storing water and food. Weavers created cloth from spun cotton, wool, and flax, the plant from which linen is made. Potters and weavers traded their products for food. Certain people in a community were regarded as holy. These holy people or shamans interpreted natural events such as rain or fire. They explained the meaning of good or bad harvest. There were also healers. They were thought to be in contact with the spiritual world. Some people evolved into the priest of the first cities. The way of life in a village was new and very different. Hunter-gatherers led a nomadic life, moving from place to place. Villagers settled in one place and no longer depended on hunting and gathering for food. Instead, farmers worked to raise enough food for everyone in their village. Work became more specialized, with non-farmers trading their goods and services for food. What does specialization mean? I don't know why I picked that, it accidentally clicked there. What does specialization mean in early farming villages? Moving from place to place to find food? No, that was the cave girls' way of life. We're evolving, people. A skill in one kind of work. If I were to click one, it would be that. Or C, trading goods between villages. Okay, gave you that one. Don't even try. Sorry, the phone's ringing in the background. It's the school. This is the same selection I just read to you. How was life in farming villages different from the hunter-gatherer life? A, villagers still moved around to find food. B, villagers depended only on hunting animals. Or C, villagers settled in one place and raised food. Number 5. Workers became more specialized. Potters, weavers, and other craftspeople often spent years learning their skills. People trained in skills or crafts called artisans. Carpenters, tool makers, cloth makers, and potters are still artisans. People with similar skills, I lost my spot. People with similar skills developed into occupational classes. In this way, specialization led to the development of social classes. Now, a social class is a group of people with similar customs, background, training, and income, such as farmers, craftspeople, priests, or rulers. What are people called who spend years learning a skill or a craft, such as carpenters or weavers? So I would come up here and look at that question right here, highlight it. A, artisans. B, farmers. C, shaman. Number 6, what is a social class? A, a group of people who live in the same village. B, a group of people with similar customs, background, training, and income. Or C, a group of people who trade goods with other villages. Number 7. As ancient communities grew into larger villages, people felt the need for laws and leaderships. To keep order and settle disputes, people developed early forms of government, that is, ways of creating order and providing leadership. Early humans made laws to make their communities both safer and more stable. A complex village had a larger population than a simple village, with people living closer together. The larger population had a greater supply of skills, ideas, and needs. As a result, life in a complex village was more varied and complicated than that in a simple village. Number 7. Why did early communities develop forms of government? A, to create order and settle disputes. B, to increase farming production. C, to move people to new villages. Please don't pick no answer text provided. And then number 8, why did early humans make laws? A, to make it much more a boring place. B, to make sure people got killed who deserved it. Or C, to make their area more safe and more stable. Number 9. Complex villages were not like the cities of today. Although one of these villages may have had as many as 5,000 people, it would be quite small by today's standards. However, thousands of years ago, a village with a population of 5,000 would have been very large. Technology was still in its early stages. Electricity, rapid transit, sewer systems, and concrete buildings support today's huge city populations. In ancient times, these tools and technologies had not yet been invented. Most farming villages had only a few hundred inhabitants. Which statement best describes complex villages compared to modern cities? A. They were larger than most cities. B. They were about the same sizes as modern cities. C. They were smaller than modern cities, but very large for their time. Number 10, under the same passage. Why were villages with a few thousand people considered large in ancient times? A. Because most villages had a few hundred inhabitants and there were less people of that time. B. Because they had electricity and rapid transit and people got hurt. Or C. Because technology made it easy to support the large population. Okay, question 11 says, many of you enjoyed the Cave Girl influencer video. Would you like to see another Cave Girl video? Either choice will be counted right, so don't worry about picking yes or no. You just pick which one you like. Yes, Cave Girl is a hoot, or no, geez, don't make us watch anything like that again. Submit your quiz. Good luck. See you soon.